Greetings fam, if you're trying to step into real production-level heat pressing, something that feels closer to industrial equipment than hobby gear, this pneumatic press is a serious upgrade worth looking at. Tap that link in bio and check out why the CubisVeta 10x10 pneumatic heat press is getting attention in small label and precision printing setups. I went deep into research for this machine, checking technical specs, industrial heat press listings, manufacturing breakdowns, and real user discussions across the internet to understand how it performs in actual production environments. What immediately stands out is that this is not a beginner craft press, it's closer to a semi-industrial pneumatic system designed for precision work, small item branding, and repeatable heat transfer production. At its core, this is a 10x10-inch heat press that runs on an external air compressor system, which means the pressing force is generated automatically using pneumatic pressure instead of manual leverage. That alone puts it in a different category compared to clamshell or swing-away presses because it delivers more consistent pressure across every cycle, which is critical for labels, logos, and detailed transfers where even pressure matters a lot. The LCD digital control system is another strong feature. You get precise control over temperature and timing, and multiple preset options for repeat jobs. In real production settings, this matters because consistency is everything. Once you dial in a perfect setting for a material, you can repeat it hundreds of times without readjusting each press manually. That's a big reason pneumatic systems are preferred in small manufacturing setups. Another major advantage is the self-balancing pressure system. Instead of manually adjusting knobs to guess pressure strength, the machine distributes force more evenly across the platen. Combined with the Teflon-coated upper plate and cushioned lower pad, it helps reduce hot spots and uneven transfers, which is a common issue in cheaper heat presses. In real-world use, this type of machine is especially popular for small-scale branding work, things like clothing tags, logos, caps, mugs, glass items, and promotional merchandise. Users in production environments often highlight that pneumatic presses reduce operator fatigue significantly because you're not manually applying pressure every cycle, which becomes important when doing bulk orders. Another thing that stands out is precision on small surfaces. Because this is designed for compact items, it performs better when you're working with detailed graphics or tight placement areas. The controlled downward pressure helps ensure that heat transfer vinyl, sublimation layers, and adhesive prints bond more evenly compared to manual presses where pressure inconsistency can cause lifting or fading. Now let's be real, because this part is important. This machine is not beginner-friendly in the same way a basic heat press is. You need an external air compressor, which adds cost, setup complexity, and maintenance. Without proper compressor settings, performance can drop significantly. It also takes more space and setup planning, so it's not something you casually place on a desk and start using. Another limitation is that while it's excellent for small items and precision work, it's not designed for large apparel production like hoodies, oversized t-shirts, or full front/back prints. In those cases, a 16x20 swing or clamshell press would be far more practical. Also, pneumatic systems in this price range can vary in build quality, so long-term reliability depends heavily on usage intensity and maintenance. Overall, the CubisVeta 10x10 pneumatic heat press is best suited for people moving into serious custom printing work, small business owners, label makers, and creators who need consistent pressure and repeatable quality for detailed products. It's powerful, precise, and production-focused, but it only makes sense if you're ready for the extra setup and already understand how pneumatic systems work in a workflow. Click the link below for the best price.